like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the win. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the rings. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On first down, Dickerson.
You better come harder next time, son.
Through an opening, and there he goes. He's at the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. 78 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Hauschka with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Chiefs 7, Rams nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. They'll run on first down. Dickerson. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Wilson. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Wilson. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. With a tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. From the 38, Wilson being chased out left. Now he'll square up, and at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Give him 30 yards there. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
This fielded at the 2. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Here's Michael Vick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now here's Vick. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They will indeed go for it. Vick going deep for Hopkins. He's got a man, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. On 2nd down now, Dickerson down to the 25.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. This is caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. 2nd quarter now from Los Angeles. It is the Rams in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Dickerson. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. Touchdown, LA! A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And always a good 1st half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 3. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 47 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. About 3 yards there to the 27. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. Play action now. Vick Flush to his right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On second down, Dickerson. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Vick to throw it. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch him on their heels.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Try to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to come up empty here on fourth down.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. On second down now, Dickerson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Right back to him on first down. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. On second down, Dickerson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Gano for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 20. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, my goodness. I thought he'd peel off. Instead, he makes the fair catch at the 2-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Well, the Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. Yeah, I saw that lane start to develop. Boom, he took advantage of it. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Here's Wilson. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 30. 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, when both guys went up for the ball, I just thought, who's going to come down with it? I didn't think he'd come down with it and then take it all the way for a touchdown.
That's battling, isn't it? Because normally, if both guys go up for it and come down with it, the tie goes to the offense. The defensive player didn't want it to be a tie at all. He wanted a little bit more, took it, and went the other direction.
This is fielded at the goal line. And an alley to run. And he's into the clear. 30. Touchdown, LA. Officially an even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Gano the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Here's Vick. Flush to his right. He can't get him down. Eluding the pressure right. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Vick readies to throw. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Here goes Vick on 4th down. That's going to be knocked away, and
S-T-R-O. How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You Ready? STRO, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride?
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Now Wilson on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception throw.
And that last one, that hurts. They'll run on first down. Dickerson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
12.
On first down, Dickerson. Oh, trucked him. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. On first down, Wilson. And an alley to run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
On 2nd down now, Dickerson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
On 2nd down, Dickerson. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. 24 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
A little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Looking to throw on second down. Wilson steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left. That's caught inside the 20. And what a big-time play there. 57 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use momentum to launch another one.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two. Open space inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Second quarter now from Los Angeles. It is the Rams in possession. These two teams all tied after 1. On 3rd down, Dickerson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. They'll try and run for it, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run on first down with Jackson. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Yeah, and he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Alert, alert.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Rams take over first and 10. Let's go! At their own 25-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Flushed out right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw is Wilson. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. He may try and run for this. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And we say it all the time. To be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
14, got it.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
Got it.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Flush to his right. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now it's Wilson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand-new ball game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is taken at its 4. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the 2nd half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He finds Beckham complete. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff here to his running back. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson, and he is going to be
Can't let that linebacker just go
behind the
through
line
like
of
that.
scrimmage.
Come on.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Here's Wilson.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They chalked that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a road. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, with a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 23-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
A
throw out wide, caught by Hopkins. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Come on.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Wilson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Reggie White on the sack there, showing the explosiveness that led him to the Hall of Fame.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
There's Wilson to throw. Being chased out left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's
Are you freaking kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me?
Off at the 15. He's at the 40.
Like,
past the 20. 10. And he will take this one home.
My
it's a touchdown.
God, man.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What, you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because this is exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Dancing to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson forced out to his left. It's complete to Hopkins. It's a gain of 11 and a first down LA. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. A good job defensively there on Gurley as they hold him to only a yard. It's 2nd down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Now he'll let it go deep left.
Beckham! Touchdown! Rams.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
You wanted him to keep going outside.
Beckham, 46 yards. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
This defense needs to stop because of the offense giving it up. Now they're in a situation where now they have to play catch-up.
The offense back out there at the line ready for their next drive.
But they know they will have to do it.
They'll run on first down.
What?
It's Jackson, and he is swallowed.
What are we doing, Chandler? Like, come on.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on 1st and 5, and it leaves him with a more standard 2nd down.
Watch the slant, watch the slant. Hey, 14. Alert.
From the 29, Wilson.
Come on, Chandler!
For the first time with Herman Moore. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Now it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And no, it's incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Line of scrimmage.
Dickerson really needs to show up. Here we go, Dickerson.
A A run there on first down and a pretty good
26.
5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Check. Four down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson.
Someone just gave up their freaking block, bro. Like, you guys cannot be giving up your blocks.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Flushed out right. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. A 10-yard touchdown run. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
This one taken just inside the 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes.
35 touchdown will be needed.
So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He's going to let it fly.
Hayward!
There as it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward.
Hayward to the 45.
Midfield and inside the 45.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Dickerson! Dickerson won't go down.
But able to
Now
get
to
it
the
to
30.
their 30-yard line. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground.
Dickerson! Dickerson! Touchdown, Rams!
Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. 30 yards. And thanks to the interception,
They love running the ball, and Dixon is the guy, especially with Gurley as his backup. That is a perfect combination.
And the lead now up to 14.
Huge upgrade.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10.
And now they're in a perfect
as
spot.
these guys will set up shop at the
Really,
23-yard line.
they have all 3 timeouts, really, and that's smart. But you would probably
The offense now at
get
the line,
down
ready
the
for their
play.
next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. On first down, Jackson. They get him to the ground.
And that's what they want. They don't mind doing this.
14.
They're not going to want
2nd and 5 now. Wilson steps away to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
30 seconds left.
They'll run on first down. It's Jackson. He's tackled a yard
19
short of the
seconds
marker.
left.
Good gain of 9 on first down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll run again with Jackson. And he's
Stop
able to get
Jackson.
it down to the 2-yard line.
9, 8, 7.
They'll try the ground game with Jackson.
And I think he was short to the 1.
And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. They'll try and run for it with Bo.
Game's over anyway. But it does not matter. Touchdown.
End zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
The extra point here is good, but the
35-28, the final score. Rams 6-1. Sean McVay doing one hell of a job. 100 yards, 15 carries, 2 touchdowns. Nixon was a big factor for the second straight week.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that.
21 points in the fourth quarter. They were down 21-14. Keep that in mind. All right? Keep that in mind. 21-14 at the end of the third. And the Rams figured out a way to come through. After scoring a touchdown, they needed to stop. They did that.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready? STRO, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another